Straight to the next set of questions. Ready? Your time starts now. Find the circumference of a circle of diameter 4 centimeter pi, giving us 22/7. A train travels 90 kilometers in 1.5 hours. Find its speed. If 3:x equals 9:15, find x. Find 15% of 2,000 naira. Simplify 7 minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. A man saves 500 naira monthly. How much in 1 year? A car travels 60 kilometers in 2 hours. Find its speed. A train covers 150 kilometers in 3 hours. What distance will it cover in 5 hours? If the mean of 5 numbers is 10, what will be the total number? If x ratio y equals 3:5 and x plus y equals 32, find x. And there we have it, the end of mathematics. A round of applause for our contestants, even as we go. Next subject, which is basic science. There on your screen, you have the subject info. Basic science, subject info. We have a total of 5 questions. And there you have the spread, 80% of the questions medium and 20% in the complex range. Contestants, remember, speed today is live. Answer as fast as you can so that you'll be amongst those proceeding to step 2. Contestants, stand by. Contestants, your time starts now. The function of the skeleton is to which of the following is an example of non-renewable energy? The transfer of heat through solids is mainly by the energy stored in food is called The process by which water changes from liquid to gas is called, and there you have it. We've come to the end of basic science. Very good performance from our contestants. We'll proceed straight to basic technology, which I should remind you is the last subject for step 1, basic technology. And there on your screen, you have the subject info currently being displayed on your screen. Of course, 80% of the questions are in the medium range of complexity, 20% of them in the complex range of complexity. Now we have a total of 5 questions for basic tech. Okay, before we go into basic tech, before we begin answering our questions, I want to make sure my contestants are all right. Contestants, are we good to go? I'm seeing a hand up. Do you have any challenge? Okay. Let's attend to him. Okay, we'll just hold on briefly. One of our contestants needs to be relaxed. Other contestants, you can use this moment where you are standing. Maybe just move your legs a little bit. Take a deep breath. Be more comfortable. Feel at home. Audience, you can see the leaderboard displayed on your screen, and you can see the performance of our contestants thus far. Remember, nothing is fixed in stone. Anything can change. It's the second edition of the Just STEM competition. Okay, contestant is back. Are we settled? We're good. Contestant, are you ready? Okay. Your time starts now. The tool used for marking lines on metal surfaces is the flow of electrons through a conductor is called which of the following is used for smoothing wood surfaces? A battery converts a gear is used mainly to, and there you have it. We've come to the end of step 1, batch B. A round of applause for our contestants. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance. Wonderful, wonderful performance right there by our contestants. Our leaderboard will be displayed on the screen so that we get to see out of our 9 contestants in batch B, step 1, we'll get to see how many of them, the 5 of them that will proceed even to step 2 to join the other 5 from batch A. And there you have the leaderboard on your screen. We have Benis Riti of Founders International Academy Jos with a total of 125 points. And we have Poret Kumar following closely behind of Plateau Private School with a cumulative of 114 points. Please a round of applause. We have Fwangret Tankat of Founders International Academy following closely with 70 points. Then we have David, Founders International Academy with 50. Okay, contestants, on your screens, just click on Leave Arena and you proceed briefly to your seats. Kindly go to your seats, everyone. What's the next program? Okay. We want our contestants to have a time of rest while we listen to some heart-lifting, heart-warming musical interlude. Contestants, take a deep breath, and we're about to announce our top 10 qualifiers.
Are you having a nice time? If you're having a nice time, let me see you do this. All right, if you're having a nice time, can I hear you make some noise? All right, we're moving on. To help you even have a better time, a nicer time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together as we welcome Tinafi. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Keep clapping. His voice would do something to you, so get ready.
All right. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Tinafi J, and today I'm going to be singing a song titled Unstoppable. Now, I want you to all to say, I am unstoppable. All right, let's get the sound. I've been down the road where failure seemed familiar. No one thought that I would ever come this far, when everything was telling me that it was over. Still there was a fire burning in my heart, and there were days I felt like I was at my lowest. I pushed so hard I couldn't see beyond the pain. I never knew I made it high enough to notice, but I'm getting closer, stronger than I've ever been. And I believe that I'm unstoppable. And I believe I've only just begun. I will conquer, I will fly, reach my peak, I will. And there's nothing that can bring me down. I am
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy it? Can you make some noise for Tinafe? Is there anything you noticed about Tinafe? Is there anything you noticed? Yes, sir. Can you say it? Yes, his sight is impaired. So we call them visually impaired, yeah? So there's ability in every disability. So everybody say there's ability in every disability. Now say, I believe. Just like the title of the song, I believe. There is nothing you cannot do. So say, I believe I can do everything. All things true. Who? Put your hands together for yourself. So are you ready? I'll teach you a clap because of the season. You know, before it rains, it doesn't just rain. It begins with droplets, the showers, and then the rain. And sometimes if the rain is so hard, in the 5 fingers, rain, thunder. Thank you so much.
You turn my trembling footsteps into something bright. Oh, when life feels unstopped, grows weary, your comfort is complete. Got nothing left to hide, you lead me.
All our contestants, can we celebrate them with a clap? All right. So now we have Pankes Edward. Can we celebrate Pankes Edward? All right. The next on the list is Tashok Sarnan Yakubu with 72 points. Let's celebrate Tashok. Mount the stage if you hear your name. The 4th person is Joshua Chami Andrew, 68 points. And finally, on this list, we have Gideon Chuku with 56 points. Then batch B now.
We have Benis Rita, who scored 100. The second place with 100, and Benis Rita is of the Founders. Is the 3rd year with 70 points. He's also from Founders International Academy. The 4th person is David Mperiju with 62 points. David Mperiju is of Fred Brain Sharpening Academy, Jos. And on this list, Ndule Jason of Founders International Academy scored 54 points to make to this table. Please celebrate him. Put our hands in.
His home, every tear he understands, held forever in his hands. It'll be alright, even in your weakest place. You are covered by his grace. The Lord is close to the broken hearted, right there where your healing started.
While my colleagues are setting up the systems for our contestants to go into step 2 of the, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that the competition today, you do not have students of the host institution. And the reason is because The curriculum on which our contestants today are at the Heaven of Hope Academy. So in order to create a fair playing ground for other schools on the plateau, that is why the Heaven of Hope Academy is not participating in the competition. On a full scholarship. Did I hear someone clapping? Give a round of applause. Full scholarship. And not only that, the winner gets to walk away with a wonderfully designed, branded bag, specially designed bag. Will walk away with 150,000 naira. And an audience here present, boys and girls, you see what our contestants are battling for. And we wish them the very best as we commence step 2. Wonderful, wonderful. One has just sent in a wonderful, sumptuous looking award and a gift item. NSITF, one of our partners, has brought something special. Okay, without further ado, we'll proceed straight to stage 2. Contestants, be on standby. Contestants, remember, so answer as fast as you can. Contestants, are we ready? Okay. Initially, you had 30 seconds for maths and 10 seconds. The time has reduced. For calculation subjects, you have about 28 seconds as you can. So we'll start with computer science. Okay, for computer science, we're starting with computer science. Okay, on your screens, you have computer science currently being displayed, and level of questions, you have 40%. That's the spread. 10 questions. For each question, you'll have barely 8 seconds. Okay, 10 questions. Your time, contestants, begins right now. The early counting devices are which of the following is a rule and regulation in computer laboratory? In a spreadsheet, the selected cell where data is to be entered is letters and memos are suitably typed using the widely used word processor is which of the following is not an internet browser? How many bits make a byte? An example of output device is information and communication technology cannot be used to and there You have it. For computer science, we are done. We'll go straight to mathematics now. Remember, this is step 2. Mathematics, and we have the subject info currently being displayed on your screens. The total number of questions for mathematics is 20. We'll go in batches of 10. 60% of the questions are medium and 40% are in the complex range. We'll go in batches of 10. Contestants, ready? Your time starts now. Solve 2 into x minus 3 equals 14. The volume of a cube of side 4 centimeter is... Find the product of the median and mode. 6, 3, 9, 5, 3. Find the sum of the mean and mode. 9, 6, 7, 12, 26. A trader bought a bag for 8,000 naira and sold it for 9,200 naira. Find the percentage profit. Find the area of a triangle with sides 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and 5 centimeters. If 12 books cost 1,800 naira, find the cost of 20 books. Find simple interest on 4,000 naira at 5% for 3 years. Find simple interest on 3,000 naira at 5% for 2 years. Find the simple interest on 5,000 naira for 2 years at 8% per annum. Okay, that's all for the first 10 questions for this step of mathematics. We'll be going to the next 10 questions. The next 10 questions. Contestants, eyes on the moderator. Are we good to go? Contestants, are we together? Great. Okay, we have a hand up amongst the contestants. Let's attend to him, please. Contestants, remember, only 5 of you will proceed to the next stage. So click as fast as you can. Do not wait for me to finish reading, as you've been told severally. Answer as promptly as you can. Speed accuracy and correctness in the answering of your questions is key. Are we set? Okay, contestants, stand by. Your time starts now. A car travels 240 kilometers in 4 hours. Find its average speed. Find 10% of 5,000 naira. Solve 5x minus 3 equals 2x plus 9. If 2x equals 3y, find x ratio y. Evaluate. Bracket open. 2 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 2. Divide by 2 raised to power 4. Find the value of x if x over 5 plus 2 equals 6. If x raised to power 2 minus 16 equals 0, find x. Expand and simplify. Bracket open x plus 1, bracket close raised to power 2. If x naira is shared in ratio 2 ratio 3, the larger share is 60 naira. Find the total. Find the area of a trapezium with parallel sides, 10 centimeter and 6 centimeter, and height 4 centimeters. And with that, we come to the end of the maths aspect of step 2 of this competition. A round of applause for our contestants. They are doing well. Let's clap our hands for them. They are doing well. They are giving a good account of themselves. Without further ado, we'll proceed straight to basic science. Basic science. And there we have the subject information for basic science. Contestants in this stage, you have a total of 5 questions. For the level of complexity, we have 60% for the medium range, and we have 40% of the questions being complex. Remember, time is important. Answer as fast as you can. Contestants, ready, your time starts now. The following conditions require first aid, except to become a photographer, one needs the force that opposes motion between two surfaces in contact is which of the following is a vector quantity? The main function of red blood cells is to And with that, we come to the end of basic science and we proceed straight to basic tech. Our contestants thus far are giving a good account of themselves. We move straight to basic technology. And right there on your screen, you have the subject information. A total of 5 questions for this stage. 60% of the questions are in the medium range and 40% in the complex range. Remember, total number of questions is 5. Contestants, stand by. Contestants, get ready. Your time begins now. The correct sequence in wood preparation is a transistor is an example of the instrument used to test electrical continuity is which of the following is an example of a thermoplastic material? Which of the following is a portable drilling machine? And there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have it. The end of stage 2. A round of applause for our contestants. Beautiful job, beautiful, wonderful work. And right there, you'll get to see the leaderboard on your screens. At this point in time, we'll have a brief interlude while our judges will come up and tell us the top finalists.
In every heart that will receive, Jesus lives for those.
Please, let us welcome. Hold on, interlude, please, pause. This is an epoch-making event. It's a wonderful day for our contestants. Our moderator, our MC came and taught us how to clap. So we're going to clap that Tondero style as they come down. Oh yeah, everybody clap your hands. I'm not hearing anything. I can't hear you. Clap your hands. Contestants, God bless you. You may come down from the podium as they appreciate you. Wonderful job, contestants. This is wonderful. Wonderful performance. Let's appreciate them as they resume their seats. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, our judges right now will come and announce the names of the contestants that will proceed to the final of finals.
All right. So at this stage, we have 5 people who are qualified to move to the finals of finals. The first on my list here is Fangret Tankard from Founders International Academy, just with 83 points. Second on the list, Pankes Edwards Damwash, Remerville Christian Academy with 73 points. Third person, Pored Kumwar from Plateau Private, just 70 points. The fourth on the list is Benis Riti, Founders International Academy, with 57 points. Then the fifth person is Joshua Chami Andrew from Kingdom Heritage Model School, just with 52 points. Let's celebrate them once again. And congratulations to you all. Right. All right, time for interlude.
Hello, everybody. Hello. If you're having a nice time, can you do this again? And now, if you're having a nice time, can you make some noise? All right. I like the way you're cooperating. It means each and every one of you is a very, 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 how many very did I use? Very, 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 very. Yeah, you're very great people. All right. We're moving on to the very next thing to help each and every one of us relax from this heat that the finalists have come up from. So, how many of you love music? All right. You know, we have different genres of music, different types of music, yeah? All right. This is something spectacular. And I understand they also used to be pupils from the school. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're ready, can you begin to clap? Let's make welcome Bess for a rap performance. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Oh, it's the same duo.
We're back again. So this time around, there's going to be a bit of a spice up with the duet. So we'll get right into it. Can we have another mic? It's amazing, absolutely amazing how mere mortal man's mind makes many mighty miracles manifest marvelously through science. But you are proving a prideful fool if you think that makes man God, for there is but one, the Almighty One, he who is seen even by day with no eyes, without whose love our hearts would go cold as ice. So there you find your godliness and godhood in him, or you are nothing. For man without God is a watching casket covered in flesh, because it takes more than just breath to live. And God, you see, God is the ultimate sustainer. You should never leave. So why boast, oh man? Why boast when this life is not your own? Why boast when you are hardly more than flesh and bone? The fool says in his heart there is no God. I heard from Psalms. Pass a few science theories and you're suddenly wise. But what is wise about this in the oxygen that gives you life? Because you've moved a few paces forward, you now fancy being the king of the world. But let me take you back to Genesis. Before we were, he made all this. He was there from day one and forever is. So before you beat your chest acting like King Kong before him, wait till you're 1,000 years, maybe you'd be a day old compared to him. But there is still no comparison, because a tape doesn't exist that could measure him. Listen, even Bill Gates has to settle his bill here before making it to heaven's gates. So man, oh man, know your place. Gatuna Ninzuchia.
All right.
Please take it.
Glory to God. Crown him. You're welcome to the edge of King Fledge. You see, the Bible in Proverbs 23 verses 7 says that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And lately, I find myself thinking about the things that I think about. And that's why I title this piece, Tenanin Zuchia. I hope you like it. You see, I'm sitting cleaning my shoes. I'm listening to rhythm and blues. I'm dreaming of a life of max freedom and minimum rules, where all I do is all that I choose. I'm reminiscing through the memories in my head, digging for tools, for thoughts and ideas I could use to save myself from turning into a sorry excuse, a victim of the pain and abuse. See, every day I'm sitting thinking about the person I wanna be. Like, man, I just wanna be me. Yo, I don't wanna live in chains, no, I just wanna be free. Like, feel freedom mentally. Well, now I know what life without Jesus is a facade. And so I stay loyal to God, cause I don't wanna be the only human being you ever forgot. Yo, I don't wanna be who I'm not. Man, I don't wanna be who I'm not. Yo, Tunanin Zuchia. For too long I've been alone, Kifin Rigia. Man, I tried to find a home on social media, but if you're destined for the throne, Chire Kiwiya. Yo, Tunanin Zuchia. You're destined for the throne, Chire Kiwiya. Man, you better think like who you are. Listen, I know there once was a time when I took few steps in the wrong way. Man, that got me feeling guilty all day. That got people judging me as always. They keep pointing fingers as I walk through the hallways. They think that I'm a mistake just cause I made a mistake. They wanna burn me at the stakes, but they're mistaken. Man, they keep looking for ways, trying to set my hopes ablaze. They wanna trample on my fate, boy. I feel a pain in my chest, thorn in my flesh, when they're looking down on my best cardiac arrest. Sexing and I spend my time regretting while you're making and the betting them
don't break my heart forgetting. They don't really care about me, they just care about themselves, but they think they live it down me and they right. But truth is their life don't revolve around me. I was lost but Jesus found me, now I fly and they can't ground me. I be sailing through the skies and I'm a light of the horizon. Yo, tonight in Zuchia, you better think like who you are. Glory to God, crown him. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, God bless.
If you enjoyed that, can you give them a resounding round of an applause? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in case you're lost and you're wondering what this is the Just STEM Competition 2026, and it's put together by Haven of Hope in collaboration with the Department of Science Education, University of Jos. Of our partners from UBA, they would stand up and wave, and I expect you to do the needful. The needful would be to give them a resounding round of applause. So let's have representatives of the United Bank of Africa. They would stand up and wave at you right now. Thank you so much. And if you look to my right, you would see a very gigantic check of 500,000 that has UBA on it. Please put your hands together for them. And to my left, you would also see another gigantic check of 300,000 naira from Zenith Bank. Put your hands together for them also. All right, quickly, you need to know this, that the judges for this auspicious occasion is in the following order. We have Associate Professor Blessing Dawal. Please put your hands together for her. I think she stepped out. We also have Solomon Haruna. Mr. Solomon Haruna. Mrs. Zumbes Joyce. Put your hands together for her also. We're also being joined by one of the judges, Mr. Ponfa Miri. Okay. Also, Mr. Ezekiel Dambre. Okay, they're seated to my far left. And then we also have Mr. Jamfa. Please put your hands together for him also. Also, Mr. Joachim. Put your hands together for Mr. Joachim. All right, here is a very important information for each and every one of you, not just the parents, but also the pupils. There is a card that will be passed to each and every person seated in this hall for voting, on-site voting. You'll be taught how to be able to do that. But for now, I've just introduced the judges, so we're moving on to the very next thing. I need you all to take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy the rest of this event. I'll be back shortly. Thank you.
I've got nothing left to hide. Lead me gently. The quiet waters flow. You hold me close when the winds begin to blow. In every valley, you make me whole. Jesus, my shepherd, follow your footsteps, just like I always should. Jesus in the rhythm, making every moment good. feels torn apart, and the pain lives in your heart.
Okay, I did tell you I'll be back shortly, and here am I. Can you put your hands together for me? I've been telling you to clap for yourself since you did not clap for me. Now it's my turn. Can you please put your hands together for me?
There's a love that will not break.
Thank you so much. We would like each and every one of you to know that there are three categories of voting currently ongoing. One would be the online voting, which is currently on the website, and that will be done by those at home and your parents, because of course they have access to the internet right now. They would be able to do that. The second would be the judges who are on site. They're seated across the hall. And lastly, each student that is here would be given a card for each and every one of you to be able to vote for the right person. But before that happens, we will have Mr. Sam introduce our finalists, whose projects you're also going to be watching, and you'll have the opportunity of asking at least 2 questions for each of the finalists. When they come up here, they'll tell you their names and what their project is about. Do we all get it? So are you ready? I'm not feeling the energy. If you're ready, I need you to scream. Are you ready? The people on the side are ready, but those of you seated this way, I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? You're still not talking. I can't hear anything from here. Are you ready? I knew it. Some of you were not talking. And I know your names. I can begin to mention your names, so I will bring the mic to you. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, we're together. So we're moving on. Mr. Sam will take over. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, my MC. Before we call them, we'll have a brief musical interlude before we call our top 5 contestants. Remember, when we call them up, they have a special function to perform. But before we call them up, we'll have a brief session of musical interlude. So, please, musical interlude.
Good day, panel of judges and everyone present here. Today I'm going. My project is all about a topic in fraction. It helps teach how fractions work and how they operate. So in the topic for the mass kit is fractions. You can see that there are types of fractions. We start with proper fractions. Proper fractions are fractions that their numerator is less than their denominator. Examples are 2/5, 7/10, and so on. Second one is improper fractions. These are fractions that their numerators are bigger than their denominators. Examples are 3/2, 7/4, 9/5, and so on. Next ones are mixed fractions. Mixed fractions are fractions that are a combination of both whole numbers and proper fractions. Examples are 1 whole number 3/7, 2 whole number 1/9, and 3 whole number 6/7. Then the last one is equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are fractions that are the same but come in different forms. As an example is 2/5 and 4/10, 1/2 and 8/16. Now you can see that in this project, I put a whole is 1, half we represent it as 1/2, we represent it as 1/16. There are divisions. To get the number of boxes, we count it, you get it here as 16. Then in this one, there are 8 boxes for both sides, 4 boxes for all sides for quarter, 1/8, 2 boxes for all the sides, and 1/16 for 1 box. And there are fractions. This is the shaded portion of a fraction, and this is the unshaded portion. So this one is half. This one is half, half. This half is shaded and the other half is unshaded. Now in this part of fractions, I'm going to teach how to change improper fractions to proper fractions. An example is change 27/4 to an improper fraction. We first bring the improper fraction we are given. So we now divide. 27 divided by 4 is 6. So 6 times 4, 24. 24 is obtained by 6 times 4. Then the remainder gotten is 3. So the whole fraction now will be 6 whole number 3/4. It's always in the form of the answer, then the remainder over the divisor. Then I'm going changing how to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. So we have 6 whole number 3/4. We first multiply 4 by 6. The divisor times the quotient, that will be 6 times 4, 24, plus the remainder 3. That will be 27 over the divisor 4. Then so 1. It will not actually divide, so we just bring it down. Then 2 divided by 2 will be 1. So the LCM obtained will be the product of the 2 prime factors, which is 4. Now we put it will have one denominator, that's the LCM, which is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 1, 2. 4 divided by 4, 1. 1 times 3, 3. So we get 2 plus 3/4.
Okay, your time is up. And that was Pankias Edward Damwesh. Please a round of applause for him. Thank you. He's from Remaville Christian Academy. That's Pankias Edward Damwesh. Students, your contestants they'll be holding baskets with numbers on the baskets. So when the time comes for you to vote, since you may not remember their names, you look at the number on the basket and vote as appropriate. So right now, we'll call on our next contestants to make their presentation. We have Poret Kumwar of Plateau Private Schools. A round of applause as Poret comes to the podium. Yes, Poret is ready. I can see Poret with his innovation. Okay, can we have Poret's video? Poret Kumwar is of Plateau Private School, Jos.
Is poured or in the wind, but it is right under our feet in the soil. My project here is called a plant microbial fuel cell, also known as the living battery. The materials that I use to create this project are the flower pot, the plants, soil, carbon rods, and copper wires. How I built my project is, first I added a small layer of soil at the bottom. After that, I added my anode consisting of 5 carbon rods. Then I buried it with a light layer of soil. After that, I added the plant's roots to be close enough to the anode to capture the electrons made in that region. After I buried everything with a large layer of soil, I added my cathode, consisting of 4 carbon rods at the surface. The way my project generates electricity. First, when the plant makes food through photosynthesis, excess of that food is sent down to the roots and is leaked into the soil as root exudates. Specialized bacteria called electrogens eat those root exudates and release electrons. Those electrons are captured by my anode and flow through the wire to my cathode, and that is what we measure as electricity.
We have a professor in the making. Well, oh, he has not finished. Okay, he's still, oh, that pause. Okay, please continue.
The applications that my project, the advantages that my project has over other sources of renewable energy is that solar energy stops when the place is dark. Wind energy stops when the place is calm, but my project generates electricity 24/7 as long as the plant is alive and working.
Wow, that was, okay, you're done now. Your time is, I think, up. So, Poret, that was a very good presentation. Please, let's appreciate Poret Kumwar of Plateau Private Schools. Beautiful presentation. Okay, we will now call the next presenter in the person of Bernice Riti of Founders International Academy. Let's clap for Bernice as she takes the podium. Bernice, you can make your presentation as soon as you are ready. Let's be quiet in the audience so that we can hear her as she explains her project.
Good day, everyone. My name is Bernice Riti from Founders International Academy. My topic is on water purification. Now, the name of my project is Water Sand/Charcoal Water Filter. The ingredients are easily found around the home, which are, first, you stuff in your cotton wool. Next, you put the charcoal. It attracts chemical substances from the water, which we can't see. It's like a magnet to it. Medium particles and big particles. Now, the reason why this project is made is because those who are in the rural areas mostly have dirty water. So for it to be used easily in the community, you can cut open a jerry can and use the top as the funnel. Using this, you can help the community water to be clean. To be safe for drinking, you boil it. You can use this for other home uses for washing, cooking. Now, how it works. Once I pour in the dirty water, it passes through the funnel and the water becomes. It takes a little while before the water comes out. As you can see, our unpurified water is now clean. Those who are in the rural areas will not use to spend much money trying to purify their water. Instead, they can use the sand/charcoal water filter. Thank you.
Okay, Poret Kumwar is done. A round of applause for Poret. An observation for our presenter number 2 and number 3. They were not given the opportunity to be asked questions, so we'll call them back for questions to be asked them by members of the audience. But before we call them back, since Poret currently has the floor, we'll entertain questions from parents and members of audience. That's anyone that has questions for Poret. This is the time we ask them. Benis, rather, that's Benis. Benis Riti, not Poret. Benis Riti. Okay, if anyone has questions for Benis Riti right now, please, let's ask her. Wonderful presentation by Benis Riti. Beautiful presentation, actually. That was a wonderful one. So if you have questions for Benis Riti, a reminder here, Benis Riti is of Founders International Academy Jos. She just made a beautiful presentation. If you have any questions for her. Okay, it seems we do not, do we have any questions? I can't see any hands. Okay, a round of applause for Benis. Please, a beautiful round of applause for Benis Riti. Benis Riti, you could come right this way. Then we'll go back to Poret Kumwar of Plateau Private School. Poret, kindly drop your basket and go back to the podium. We want to provide the opportunity for anyone that has questions for Poret. Poret made a beautiful presentation also on kind of microbial ecology system. Anyone? Do we have questions? Yes, I can see a hand at the back. Ushers, please. There's a hand right there.
Yes, hello, boy. Very nice project there.
So 0.18 volts.
Wow, beautiful. Nice one.
Wow. Okay. Do we have more questions for Poret? Poret Kumwar is of Plateau Private Schools. If you have any other questions, Poret Kumwar of Plateau Private Schools, please, you may come here, resume your position. Then we'll have Pankias Edward Damwesh of Remanville Christian Academy, currently on the podium. Do we have questions for Pankias Edward Damwesh? He also made a beautiful presentation. Yes, questions for Pankias Edward Damwesh? Any questions? Yes, we have hands here. Contestants, please hold your baskets well. Hold your baskets.
You said that help and for. You said that
helps energy of water, then where will you get water? You say it saves the energy of water, then where will you get water?
Pancreas, did you get the question? Okay, he didn't get the question.
Her question is
Oh, it's not his question. Okay, the question was not directed for his own topic. That means you ought to have asked the question. Okay.